Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is a pick a card oracle reading for a message from your higher self. So take a look at these three cards and take a moment now to choose which one resonates with you. This is card number 1. This is card number 2, and this is card number 3. So you can either watch all 3 readings and take whatever resonates with you from all the readings, or simply pick a card now, and I'll be sure to put timestamps in the description box of this video as well as in the comment section down below. And while you're here, don't forget to click the like button on this video. And if you're not yet a subscriber, you can click subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. So now let's get started with card number 1. Hello to all of you who picked card number 1. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Sacred Rebels Oracle and see what message comes from your higher self. And the card here says big, bold vision. So it's likely that there's something in your life that you have been working towards and something that means a lot to you, because this is something that's coming straight out of your own mind. So this is like a vision that you have for the future that you have been working towards actively. All right. So let's go ahead and shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And from this deck, I'm just going to draw a card to go with this big, bold vision. All right. We had 2 cards come out here. And the first one is discernment. And the second card is realization. All right. So there is going to be moments in this big, bold vision of yours that you've been working towards where you're going to have to use your discernment. So not to rely on the results that you see outside of yourself. So the discernment is all about closing off your senses and really feeling this situation, okay? So I also feel that with the discernment next to realization, as you kind of tap into your inner knowingness regarding whatever it is that you want to create, this big, bold vision of yours, this will give you some type of realization that is going to be the key that moves you forward, right? It's going to move you into a newer level of awareness. But it's all about, like I said, tapping into your own inner discernment and understanding the feeling around this vision of yours, all right? And what it is that you want people to gain from this big, bold vision. All right, card number 1. Now I'm just going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle 3 times, and I'm going to pull 3 cards just kind of as a final message for this quick message from your higher self. All right, so we got the Deep Knowing card, which makes so much sense after what we just discussed with that Discernment card. So this Deep Knowing is all about intuition and tapping into your own intuition, your inner knowingness, because this is a sense of deep knowing. So I do feel like in some ways your vision is clouded when you look out, right? But you know deep within that something... You know deep within the truth regarding what it is you're trying to create. So I just feel like the more that you can actually listen to your own inner knowingness and intuition, that's going to help you come to that realization even faster. All right. And then we have to be fair. So this is, again, I see an owl once again as the symbol being used in this card. All right. So it looks like based on your own life experience, you've gained a lot of wisdom. And this wisdom has led to this balancing out of what it is that you want out of your life. Because on one side of the scale, we have a fortune cookie. And the cookie, I don't know if it's going to focus enough. Yeah. The cookie says nope. N-O-P-E, like a no. And then on this side, we have an egg. So I feel like on the one hand, you already know through your life experience and the wisdom you've gained what it is that you do not want. All right. So on the other hand, with the egg, you do know what it is that you want to develop moving forward in yourself. All right. So basically what this card is saying, the To Be Fair card, is that you're coming into this balance as you connect with your deep inner knowingness. All right. Because you know that the life that you're living in some way is not for you. So it's like you want to work towards this other big, bold vision that you have for yourself. And as you tap more into this inner knowingness that you know what you don't want and what you do want, that's going to be this realization. And it's going to lead you to so much happiness. And look, here she is sitting on top of an egg. So we have the owl and the egg in multiple cards. So with this one, you see the face that is kind of like in this egg developing. All right. So I feel like the more that you can sit on, kind of like she's like, it's almost like she's sitting on this egg, right? Keeping it warm. So she's following her happiness by following what it is that she does want in life rather than what she does not want. So if you chose card number 1, the big, bold vision, you know you've come to this realization within your own inner knowingness and discernment, what it is that you do want and what you don't want out of life. And so your advice moving forward in the month of December is literally to nurture the side that you do want. Use your inner wisdom and life experience that you've gained to lead you to this place of happiness, to lead you to this place of developing more of what you want in your life. And the more that you can do that, the more you're tapping in to your big, bold vision for yourself. All right, card number 1. Well, that about wraps it up for your message from your higher self if you chose card number 1. And if you like this video, don't forget to click the like button. And if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, go ahead and click subscribe down below. And if you want to be notified each and every time I upload a new video, you can then turn on that notifications bell. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And now it's time to move on to card number 2. Hello to all of you who chose card number 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Sacred Rebels card to see what message your higher self has for you for December. And if you chose card number 2, it says here, free from judgment, free to love. So this is a card all about releasing yourself from previous judgments, either judgments that you've had against others or the judgments that others might have had towards you in the past. All right. So this is the message I'm getting from this right off the bat is that there might be something that needs some type of forgiveness in your life, right? Because what I've noticed is that forgiveness is all about giving to yourself. It's not even about the other person, okay? So as you become free from these judgments, whether they are judgments that you're passing on to others or that others are passing on to you, that gives you the freedom to see things from a more loving perspective, right? Okay, card number 2. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I'm just going to see what card comes out to go with this Sacred Rebels Oracle card here for a little more information. Oh. All right, so 3 cards flew out. The first one is sovereignty. So again, with this being about releasing judgment and being free to experience the energy of love. All right. So this is all about sovereignty. It's about separating yourself from the thoughts and emotions of others, because to be honest, the only opinion that really matters is your own opinion of yourself. All right. And to add to that as well, there is no reason to judge other people, right? Next, we have the nourishment card. So this is all about taking control of what you can control yourself. You can't control the way other people might see you in terms of judgment. And judging others is absolutely in no way going to control any type of outcome in that other person's life either. All right. So with this nourishment card, I feel like it's about taking control and actually nourishing the parts of yourself that you can control, right? It is about changing your focus off of the things that you can't control and putting them on the things you can. It's about growing your own garden and feeding your own self whenever necessary, right? Because this is also coming right after the sovereignty card for a reason. It's about removing your attention from the things that are just not nourishing you, and to put your attention on those things that do. All right. And the third card that popped out with that is the balance card. So this card reminds me so much of the discernment card that came out for the card number 1 pile. But this one's a little bit different. It's about finding balance within yourself. So this card is about, clouding, or your judgment's being clouded when you look outside of yourself, right? So in order to find balance in your judgments, whether it's about yourself or someone else, you need to really turn to your inner knowingness. She's holding the moon here for a reason as well, because the moon is all about the feminine aspects of receptivity, intuition, and connecting deeply with your emotions. So this card is asking you to find outer balance by finding that balance on the inside. All right. So again, it's about sovereignty. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right over the top of the sovereignty card. All right. Now I'm just going to shuffle the wisdom of the Oracle deck 3 times. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards as a final message from your higher self for all of you who chose card number 2. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Loyal Heart card. And to be honest, I feel like the key here for you guys is to tap into your own inner wisdom to, again, with that, it's reminding me too of the nourishment. It's like to pay attention to the people in your life who have those same, what do I want to say? Basically, the people who have a loyal heart towards you and that you have a loyal heart towards. So if I feel as though the message here is about taking the wisdom that you've gained based on the symbolism of these owls and to break free from the deceptions and to really tap into wisdom rather than deception, because the owl is kind of a dual symbol. It can mean wisdom gained from life experience and from inner knowingness, right? Because they are nocturnal. But the owl can also represent deception. So it's like, don't let your heart be deceived. It's like, take a look at these things. So your inner knowingness, your inner wisdom, symbolized by the owls here, is going to be the key to what it is that you should be focusing on. All right. So where is your heart loyal? That's what you should be focusing more on rather than having judgments things like that. Because remember, the main theme is free from judgment makes you free to love. And then we have the go the distance. So here we have a cheetah running through the desert, but the cheetah goes really fast, to be honest. That's why the cheetah is about to win the race from the looks of it. All right, the cheetah is also a predator. So I feel like up to this point, you may have been connecting more with that competitive side of yourself, which can lead to judgment of others. All right. But with the message here being to go the distance, I feel like there's still a ways to go when it comes to how you are conducting yourself. 47 is the number on this card, and that digits down to the master number 11. So as you're moving through life, I do feel like there's going to be this need to start over in a new place in your heart and mind. I feel as though it's not about who can win a competition, but it's about going the full distance of your life. And at the end, you are the judge. And at the end, you're only judging yourself at the end of the race of life. All right. So don't be, I don't know, the message for some reason that I'm getting, because you can see the cheetah's like losing its spots or something as it is running this race. I feel like at the end, it's like the spots are falling off. So I feel the message there for some reason that I'm getting to is that like your outer appearance, your ego, your outer expression of yourself has got to change throughout the course of this journey that you're taking, this life, right? And it is going to change. You're not fully going to change your identity entirely, but it's like dropping those pieces of you that you no longer need as you begin to be free from the judgment, free from, feeling the need to be competitive with other people as well. And then over here, we have the chop wood card. So with the chop wood card, this is all about knowing that there's work to be done, right? I just feel like because there's like a broom near this open door, it's giving me the vibes of cleaning out the house, right? Sweeping out the old, making way for the new. I feel like you have some work ahead of you when it comes to cleaning up the state of your own mind. That's why you got the chop wood card. So in the month of December, it's just going to be important that you nourish what it is that you want, that you want to nourish. Stop focusing on the things that are not going right or the things that you feel you need to judge, because that's keeping you away from the nourishment that your soul really needs. All right. And as you free yourself from the need to judge others and yourself, you're going to start connecting more to what makes your heart, to what your heart is loyal to, what it is that you want to accomplish in this life. What wisdom you want to gain from your life experience. It'll bring you that sense of balance as you look at that. Let go of competition, of the judgment that comes with it. Because in the end, this race of life is long and you are only judging yourself in the end. So then we have the chop wood, just reminding you that it's a daily practice. You can't just clean your house once and be like, okay, it's clean forever. Because there's always going to be more dust. There's always going to be more dishes to do or laundry to clean, right? Same goes when it comes to connecting with this inner balance. It's something that you have to work towards on a daily basis. It's something that you have to seek nourishment for. So if you chose card number 2, just know that as you release yourself from any type of judgment, whether it's from others or yourself, then you're aligning more with what it is your heart really wants. But then it's going to be a daily practice for you in the month of December to really tap in each and every day so that you can begin to find that balance within yourself. All right, card number 2, that's your message from your higher self. So if you like this message, don't forget to click that like button. And if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on that notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello to all of you who chose card number 3. So let's take a look at the Sacred Rebels Oracle and see what message your higher self has for you for December. And the card that you have here is New Birth, Guarded Vigilantly. Wow, you guys. So I do feel like there's something new that you're trying to cultivate. Something new, it's like a transformation of self. But it also says guarded vigilantly, okay? So let me go ahead and just shuffle this Queen of the Moon Oracle. I just want to see what card comes out to go with this energy. This card that popped out was Gratitude. So as you go through this transformation, whatever it is for you, this new birth can be, seeing things in a new way. It could be moving to a new place, a new job. It could, whatever the case, there is a transformation with some new growth happening, but it's something that's been guarded vigilantly. So when I've read that, I'm just getting the sense that it's something that you've been wanting and working towards, right? So let's see what card that we can get to come with this gratitude. Yeah, we have the Void. All right, so in this card, it's the number 1. It's the Void. Now, this one is the Dark Moon card because I feel like when there's a new birth, it's like a little tiny baby. There's not much awareness there yet, so therefore the dark moon takes place. But also I just feel like there isn't anything to do at the point of the void, right? So I feel like the only action that needs to be taken at this time when it comes to this transformation in your life is to be sure to have plenty of gratitude. Now, for some of you, I just got a separate message. If you chose card number 3, for very few of you, you could be going through this stage of like losing a loved one, someone's passing. But just know that this is a transformation. Death, as we know it, is not the end. It's the end of this life cycle, but it's the beginning of a new way of being, a new cycle. All right. Now, for others, this new birth is representing just some kind of transformation in life. And because of that, you have to stay within the alignment of gratitude, because as you align with gratitude, you're literally recognizing what it is that you have, and you're calling in more of that, whether it's love and care or whatever blessings that you've received. And then with the void being over here, again, I feel like with it saying guarded vigilantly next to the void as well, I just feel like during this month of December, no actual action is going to be necessary when it comes to this transformation, because as you give yourself rest, as you let yourself just be with no goal, at least when you feel the need for rest, it's going to be the best thing for you to cultivate this transformation that is taking place. All right, card 3. Now I'm just going to shuffle the wisdom of the Oracle deck 3 times. And I'm going to pull 3 cards as a final message for you guys who chose card number 3. All right, so we have fork in the road. And this is going to be laid on the side by the gratitude, right? So while you have many choices that you can make, I just feel like right now, when it comes to creating this stable foundation in your new birth, that the only direction you need to worry about going is in your mind. I feel like you need to direct your mind. You have decisions to make on a constant basis, aligning yourself with what it is that you want to create. I know that for some of you, this transformation is a difficult one, but it's going to be so important to align yourself with the good from the situation, because that will make all the difference in the world with that fork in the road card coming up. Next, we have breathe. So again, this is a message confirming that when you're feeling like you're overworked or like you need to rest, it's important that you give yourself the time and space to do that. Unplug, get off social media, turn off the television, whatever the case may be, and just align yourself with your own inner self. Take deep breaths and find inner peace. Because again, with that void card and the breathe card, I just think it's going to be so important for you to allow yourself time for rest, rejuvenation, to be alone in the silence and just find peace. And we have to the sea. You guys, I feel like this time that you can spend alone in the void, again, is going to be so beneficial for you. It's actually going to help you to take control of your own direction and your perceptions in life. So I feel like you're going to know which way to go, what moves to take, what thoughts to have, leading you into this new beginning as you spend time just alone, not worrying about what other people think you should be doing, saying, or whatever. And it's going to literally, because the binoculars behind her, I think it's also going to change your perception about what has taken place in the past. And that's going to help to propel you forward into this new birth as well. So I think all in all, as you enter into the silence, the void, and just, meditate, breathe, and just be, let yourself be. That's going to be what helps you to take back control so that you can choose the proper direction, so that you can choose the proper mindset as you move into this transformation that's taking place, the new birth. All right, card number 3. I think that is your message for December 2024, message from your higher self. So if you like this reading, be sure to click the like button down below. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.